Welcome to NUFC Matters. It's another episode of Rock and Rob's album review. Good afternoon, Rob.
Hiya, Steve. How are you?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Excellent. I'm excellent. Firstly, apologies for the last few weeks. I've been busy with band stuff. We've done our first gig, so I've just been focusing on that the last few weeks. So it's been we got over the first hurdle, first gig success, packed out. A lot of anxiety, a bit of nerves because we've been rehearsing since last October. So that's done out the way. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've been drumming hard.
Great stuff, mate. Great stuff. And just a quick shout out for the band, Give Up the Ghost.
Yeah.
The very best in alternative music. That's the Facebook group up there. You're on Instagram now and YouTube as well. Give Up the Ghost UK. Email as well. Give Up the Ghost UK@gmail.com. So people can hit up all the socials, get you on there, and hopefully catch you guys live at some point.
Yeah. We've got a few people asked us to play. We're already booked up for Halloween, so that's a good one. But the name obviously is going to be a good one for booking us. Give Up the Ghost. So yeah, so we're on the way up.
Great stuff, mate. Best of luck with it. Okay, which album today?
Happy Mondays, Pills, Thrills and Bellyaches, absolute classic from 1990, produced by Mr. Paul Oakenfold. Now, this one is a UK one. There's two covers. The American one is very same, but the background pictures are sweetie wrappers like Milky Way, Texan bars, so a lot of retro sweets. So this one is a UK one. So if anybody has the first press and you'll see like Milky Way and stuff like that, keep hold of it. It's worth about £375.
Wow.
So yeah, so we have Sean Ryder, Paul Ryder, who's no longer with us, outstanding bass player, Mark Day, Paul Davis, Gary Whelan, Bez, Mark Berry, and a lovely Rowetta with a strong voice on backing vocals. This one, again, it reminds me, obviously 1990, but going out with the guys, like you were saying, with the NWA, you know all the words to the songs. We were like that with the Happy Mondays. Again, I was never a part of it. It wasn't my domain, but loved them, loved their songs. So starting off with Kink Afro. Now, after listening to this a few times, it's more like a concept album. It's like a story. It's about one guy. Every single song is about the same guy. And yes, it's about recreational things. So you got your first song, Kinky Afro. I love this. Perfect song for an opener. Brilliant keyboards, drums and bass come kicking in. Guitar sort of brings it in really, really fast. Quite a good song. It's about like a friend throughout these songs, his journey through partying hard. One of the lines on this, you only went with your mother because she's dirty, you know. And another one, come on, tell me twice. It's a song about more than one person confronting him about his well behaviour. It was an absolutely brilliant single, come on, tell me more, tell me, he doesn't care, he's footloose and fancy free. So yeah, that was his song, just doesn't care about anybody apart himself and having a party. Track number 2 is God's Cop. Love this song. Slide guitar intro is brilliant, and this kicks in with the drumming and just snare on it. The sound of production of this album is sublime. I think that's tip top for me. Great drop beat drumming, sort of like the dance. It was just like typical sort of keyboard piano play through a lot of indie songs like Soup Dragons, these sort of bands, Pastels, such like. They all had this jangly sort of like a 60s feel, but the drop beat drumming is brilliant. I mean, I have actually ripped off a few of this without knowing it. Drum parts of this
album. Nothing wrong with that.
No. It's I love this song though. It could have been a single. I think any song in this album could have been a single. Again, this song's it's a song, God Made It Easy. God Made It Easy on Me. It's about this guy spent a night with a girl, stole her credit card. She was sleeping or wasted. Her bank cards are lying out. Again, he looked at it again. God made it easy for me. This is too easy. So that's the second song. Third song, Donovan. Again, it's quite kind of a reggae sort of feel, a pace to it. Really good organ playing in this song. Nice bit of accordion, nice middle eight section, very powerful. A lot of cymbals in this song. It's quite unusual for an indie band, I thought. It's usually a lot of floor tom in your hats. Touch of Spanish style guitar on this. This is a song about addicts selling their life stories for drug cash. You know, that's what it was about. You know, I'll tell you a bit of my upbringing and that. Give me cash. You know, I've got a story to tell. Everyone for a story to sell. That's it's a punchline in the lyrics here. Then you've got Grandbag's Funeral. I've never understood what Grandbag meant, but not sure. It's more of a trippy song, a lot of good guitar, not Hammond organ, punchy bass line throughout this song. The drums sitting up nicely in the background to this one for a change. It's just sort of sitting in the background, just under the bass. You know, I think it's Paul Ryder, bass player, really, really good. Brilliant, unique sound he had. It's about a song. It's sort of he's out with his family, and they're only just tolerating him. He was not sleeping. You know, there's a line in it, he's not sleeping, but he was in the state of being wasted and sleeping. It's another hard drug song. People thought, you know, I'm not dead, just sleeping, just wasted, just out of it. Again, funny to say this, but it's a good party theme song. But I'm talking about the music. Music to that song was brilliant, really good. Loose Fit. Now, I can't help but say Geordie Jeans with this one. I love Vic and Bob, and they had a sketch with Geordie Jeans. Now, I know, I mean, Sharon went down to Granger Market. There is a shop called Geordie Jeans. If people think it's not true, it's just a gimmick. There is a shop. But anyway, this song is about loose fit, and it is about jeans have to be the loose fit. Ain't no skin tights in my wardrobe today. Again, brilliant. It's talking about the fashion of the 90s as well, early 90s. Has to be the loose fit. Rowetta backing vocals on this is really good. I'd say she's more of a lead female vocalist rather than a backing vocalist. She's really strong, very strong. Spend what you owe me. You know, it sounds good to me. Pay what you're paying. He's not buying food. He's not paying his rent. He's spending all his money getting wasted again. So that's what it is, you know. Not. It's just all cash on partying, you know. Sounds good to me. That's what he says. Dennis and Lois, my favourite song on this album. Again, it's another one about weekend recreational things. Honey, how's your breathing? If it stops for good, we'll be leaving. A guy, again, our friend through this album, spends the night with another girl this time. Are you dead? If he is, don't care about you. I'm just going to leave. He's just making sure she's alive before he leaves. Unbelievable. Phasing guitar effects on this song are brilliant, really good. Again, you've got your standard, I don't mean to disrespect him, standard, typical indie keyboard parts. Sublime drumming again, drop beat drumming. Just using a girl for pleasure, sex and drugs. No one cares about her. It's a brutal, but the music, this song is amazing. And I'm finding, like with Squeeze, a lot of Squeeze stuff. I always go back to Squeeze. They do songs about like kitchen sink drama, real life situations and that, but the music will be upbeat, be a really upbeat music, they're dancey, but the lyrics are pretty dark, you know. So yeah, Bob's Your Uncle, another triple X rated song with the lyrics to this one. There's not much to say about this apart from really good acoustic guitar and it, big bass runs, great dance beat again, bongos in the background again. Again, it's a song that a friend throughout the album's been doing and what he demands from this. Women He Met Again, it's a top song, but nice but naughty. The lyrics that are, you know, even Rowetta, she does her heavy breathing throughout this song as well. So then you've got Step On. A lot of people said Step On shouldn't have been on this album. It was a single 7 months before the album was released. So everybody listened to this song. You couldn't get rid of it. It was in your mind all the time. So when the album came out, it wasn't like a big surprise. It was like, to me, it should have been a taster, but it's iconic. Perfect indie song for its era. Dance beat again, the drums again, galloping bass line, single guitar in, top keyboards. It's released 7 months, like I say. Again, it's a sexual song about a friend talking about, you know, make you feel like a man again.
Yeah.
So that's that one. But again, when you listen to the music, people will only listen to, you know, a few lines of the song or sing what they know of the song. But when you start listening, you deep diving into lyrics and stuff like that, it's a bit like a concept album. Then you've got Holiday. We're just back actually for a drive. Me and Sharon put this on in the car, and it's a really upbeat summer song. But it's about coming back when our friend gets stopped through customs. Surprise, surprise. He's just frustrated about, you know, look, it's my body, it's my life. I'm in my 20s or whatever, late teens. It's my body. I should do what I want. I'm not harming anybody. So I'd imagine, Steve, you know the words to this one. You know, he can do what he wants, partying, and he gets strip searched. He goes, I smell dope. You don't look first class. You let me look up your, you know, it rhymes with class. So strip search for that as well. So that's the song. But again, he's thinking, look, I've not done anything wrong. I've just went out, had a party, had a good time, coming back, leave me alone, my body. So that's Holiday. Again, brilliant song. The music to it's one of those window down, you know, turn the volume up, one of those ones. So then you've got the last song, Harmony, which I would say is a come down song. It's very trippy, more of an acid feel to it, and it's a brilliant song to end the album on after this journey. You know, it's sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's what the album's about. It's no getting away from it. So the song's about our friend's philosophy in life. Really good guitar echoing in this, lovely rhythmic bass lines, great song to end on. And I think, looking back now, again, I still listen to this now and again. Anyway, I'll go back to it. It's the song of the 90s. It's the album of the 90s. And it's, out of all the indie bands, it's got to be Mondays. I mean, there's a video I still had. I bought that from 1989, Free Trade Centre. Pretty rare. I've not seen another one about. But yeah, that's a Mondays. And I believe I don't know if you've ever spoke to Bez or you've met him or if you interviewed him.
Yeah, I'm actually quite good friends with the lads and the lass Rowetta.
Oh, right.
It's weird because obviously from my perspective, I've always had a big interest in the band. Followed them. I followed the farm. I actually used to roadie for the farm. But the the lads and lasses at the Mondays have always been very close to me. And I've had some great nights out. Of course, we did Rise of the Foot Soldier, Sean and I together, where we spent a few days on set, which was fantastic as well. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's a band that's close to my heart, and they're touring again, and it's I think the plus point for me is it's just great to see how well Sean's done. I mean, Sean, as we know, had a big addiction problem, and he came through it, which he's lucky to do, and has gone on to make some wonderful music with Black Grape as well.
That's right.
And of course the new band, which he's coming together very, very nicely as well, which will be touring soon as well. He's got Zach Starkey involved on that as well, of course, who's the drummer for the Who and Ringo's son. So lots to look forward to, lots of great music. And the Mondays album is probably one of my best. What mark out of 10 would you give it?
I guess it's another 10. I know people shouldn't give 10 out of 10, but when you listen to it, and I didn't know it was Paul Oakenfold, I associate him more with that Mix Mag, remember the magazine?
Yes.
That Ibiza scene, that you got a cassette or a CD with every magazine you bought. So I associate with harder music, but I didn't realise that till a couple of weeks ago. Paul Oakenfold. But it's a brilliant album, brilliantly produced. It's the sound of it. It's brilliant. Even now, listening to it, and I've got the original one, UK one, and I've got the 180 gram one, and it's brilliant. If it's not broken, don't fix it. It's a superb album. Yeah, and then sometimes as well, if I'm feeling a bit down or whatever, I'll watch Bez's interviews. I'll go on and just watch him being interviewed. He takes his teeth out and asks the reviewer, "Do you want to give me a kiss?" And it's just a character. Is brilliant. And they played at Dalkeith as well, Dalkeith Country Park as well. It's just brilliant. It's a great time, great era. That
Yeah, fantastic, mate. Great stuff. So have you got next week's thought out?
I have, but I'm not telling. You know why? Would you go to a football game if you knew the score before you went in? See what I've done. So if I'm going to, I've just thought about it. I thought, if I'm going to put up an album, I'm only going to get people viewing it that likes that band. So you're all going to have to tune back in next week, and I'll be a good surprise.
And it wouldn't be right without mentioning the game that was played between our two teams, Newcastle and Gateshead. Great to see 7,000 people down at the stadium. Gateshead will have made some decent money out of that day. The weather wasn't nice. The typical British summertime, of course, soaked a lot of fans, but didn't dampen the atmosphere, didn't dampen the spirit.
No.
And Gateshead must have been happy going 2-0 up and and flying in the first half. But Newcastle eventually made a few changes and managed to run out 3-2 winners. But it was a good run out for Mike Williamson's boys.
Yeah. I love the new Gateshead strip as well. I like it as well. Really good. But yeah, I watched the guy's podcast on the International Stadium, and he's seen it. He just looked down and went, "That's my program," and it was just got drenched. There's only one stand that's the rest is all open plan. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're looking into getting their own place or not. I've heard something They're looking to get their own ground, but I don't know.
Well, good luck to them, and good luck to them in the season. We'll wish them well. But great stuff as always, Rob. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you next week, mate.
Okay, Steve. Take it easy. Cheers.
Take care, pal. Bye-bye. A big thanks to all our sponsors. Skips and Bins, telephone 0800 25 45 25 3. Email inquiries at skipsandbins.com. Website skipsandbins.com. Easy contract free and pay-as-you-go waste collection. Thanks also to Mr. Vicky's Sauces, handmade in Cumbria. If you want to order some, then you can go to their website, mrvickies.co.uk, or telephone 01768 210 102. Thanks also to New Workwear. They were set up in 2018 and they are an agile and dedicated workwear provider. You can find them at their website, newworkwear.com. Thanks to Media Arts as well for all the help with the video side of things. If you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button under this video. Hit the thumb up to like the video and click share to share to your other social media. We're also available as a podcast on your podcast providers such as iTunes and Spotify. If you'd like to take out a cult membership, which means you get a cup, a pen, a membership card, a scarf, and entry into the monthly draw, then put your smartphone over this QR code now. It'll take you straight to the site. You can set up and pay a one-off fee of £25. Alternatively, go to NUFCmatters.com and check for membership. If you're a subscriber, you can apply for a free car sticker. Just email john@nufcmatters.com to claim yours today. The new Shearer raffle is up and running. 150 tickets, £1 a ticket to win a limited edition Alan Shearer signed ball. Enter now at NUFCmatters.com. We've got a couple of events coming up. Newcastle United question and answer live with Liam Kennedy, Jordan Cronin and Dominic Skerr from Newcastle World and the Shields Gazette in association with NUFC Matters takes place at the Tyneside Irish Centre, 11th of August at 7 p.m. and tickets are a £5. The Christmas event will be with Frank Clark and John Gibson, Thursday, December the 7th at the Tyneside Irish Centre. Tickets are £15 from NUFCmatters.com. And Waddle, Keegan and Beardsley, the class of 84, with special guests, takes place at the Tyne Theatre and Opera House on Westcott Road in Newcastle on Thursday, January the 25th. Tickets are available direct from the theatre, 0844 24 91 000, or go to the website for further details. And don't forget, starting on the 7th of August, you will be able to hear myself, Steve Wraith, on the Northeast Footy Breakfast. This comes to you in association with the Tyne Radio, 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock, 5 days a week. Check out the Facebook for more details. We still do 7 NUFC Matters show a week for free. But if you want to help support NUFC Matters, then there are a few ways of doing it. Hit the like button on each live broadcast and video. This helps the channel grow. Hit the subscribe button and select the all notifications bell so you don't miss a single show. If you want to help us financially, then you can join the channel using this button with the membership starting at $1.99 a month. Or you can drop us a donation in the chat using a super sticker. We're also looking for sponsors. If you'd like your brand advertised on the flyers for the show and featured during the ad break, then email john@nufcmatters.com to arrange today.